Alright guys, so we are officially dual sport free, and here's the reason we are dual sport free. We got into the side-by-side world again, and today we're going to do a simple little install of putting a battery tender directly to the battery. We're going to make Jess do it. I've done some of the other videos. This side-by-side is the reason we started this off-road channel, so figured why not to start with a small upgrade and let Jess do it. So today we're going to remove the driver's seat, and we're going to put a battery tender directly on the battery instead of using the clamp style like we were. We didn't have one of these pigtail styles, and then we came across one, so instead of using this clamp every time and having to open the door and take the battery cover off and clamp this on, we'll install this and then zip tie it somewhere. To all we have to do is plug it in and let it sit. Alright, so Jess is going to go with the tools needed for this install.
Alright, so it's a 10mm socket, 14mm sockets, a ratchet, and some zip ties.
That's all you'll need. There's four.
These are for the wires?
That's just for the battery tender one. Wherever we decide to run it, we'll keep it fastened with that.
Okay.
The 14mm is for the 4 seat bolts, and then the 10mm is for the positive and negative terminals, battery terminals.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to remove the seat first so I can get to everything.
So there's a latch on the very front. You pull up on it and you'll feel it slide out.
And then take these little rubber covers off. Both of them?
Yep. Yeah, you can do both.
And the seat is next.
So you'll have to slide the seat back like she just did to gain access to the 2 front seat bolts, and then you may have to slide it back forward again to get to the 2 rear bolts.
Alright, so this is the 14. Put that on the floor so I don't lose it. This is the one, so you said slide forward.
So now she'll slide the seat forward to gain access to the 2 rear bolts.
Yeah, okay, so you gotta go from behind. Alright, so there's 3. Just 4. Alright, so all 4 bolts are out. Now the seat can come out. And it's actually not that heavy.
Alright, now that the seat is out, there's 2 10mm bolts on the negative and the positive. We're going to go ahead and put the battery terminal just on that washer on each side.
Alright.
So should we go ahead and loosen up the terminals? Probably get about hand now. Leave that post and that bolt in there. Okay. Just take the washer and the lock washer out. Make sure you don't drop them down in there.
Okay. So put those right there.
And do the same thing on the positive.
Alright. Alright, so we are putting the pigtail tender on now, and you said to start with the positive.
Yes.
And we are going to face it to the door with the wires.
Lock washer and then the nut. You can go ahead and get that hand tight, and then we'll do the ground.
Okay, so that one's hand tight, and we said the ground or the negative. And
I'll keep the pigtail straight for you while you put it on.
okay. Okay. Alright.
Alright, so now we got those on. She's going to tighten it. I'll hold it down for her, make sure the terminal stays down, and I'll keep the pigtail going the direction I want it. So once you get it real snug, you can stop. You don't crank it too hard. There you go. It's on there tight. We'll do the same thing on the positive. I'll hold the pigtail for you while you tighten it.
Thank you.
We can strip this pretty easy, so when you feel it start getting snug, to stop.
That's good.
There you go. Pop that little cover back on there.
Yep, inside it.
That's it.
Okay, so now we just zip tie this.
We're gonna zip tie it right here, and that'll get me past the battery cover, and I won't have to pull any covers off when we plug it up.
Good with that?
That's good.
You want it just attached to this?
Yeah. You can run this battery tender wherever you want. You can extend it or shorten it. This is where I chose to put it.
All right. Then trim them.
Yep.
You want it flush?
Yep. Always cut them flush, except if you're working on your buddy's stuff, cut them sharp.
So that is it for the install. And now you just did the reverse, put the seat back in, the way you took it out. This is the plug right here. Now that we have this, just unplug that. We'll go right there. And we should still be able to close the door.
Yep.
And let it charge.
There we go.
Perfect.
Hope this helps somebody. This is Jess's first simple mod. Did you like it?
I don't know yet.